Dev Guru Jupiter rules long-term policy. SMLR Scientific, a publicly traded California-based company which makes medical apps, has made Bitcoin its primary treasury reserve asset. The company also purchased 581 Bitcoins. On the morning of Tuesday, May 28th, when SMLR Scientific announced their new strategy, their stock SMLR increased 25%. It opened Tuesday at $25 and then on Wednesday reached a local high of $34.40. At that moment in the sky, the planet Mercury traveled in the constellation or nakshatra of Bharani. The rishis divided the sky of an infinite radius extending outward from the center point Earth into 27 groups of fixed stars called nakshatra. Moon's entrance into each of those star groups generated events on Earth with common characteristics with which the nakshatra, became identified. The rishis observed that the other planets generated events of the same category when traveling through each given nakshatra as well, with added characteristics depending on which planet it was. The planet Mercury generates trading and accounting on Earth. Mercury is the planet who orbits closest to Sun, the king, and is considered to be the prince for this reason. The nakshatra of Bharani, where Mercury traveled, generates extreme and transformative events on Earth. That very pada, or fourth part of Bharani, is where Michael Saylor's natal Jupiter is located. This is interesting because Michael Saylor is the person who made the idea of a Bitcoin strategy widely known in the United States and probably worldwide when his company, MicroStrategy, started buying Bitcoin. Mercury is considered to be the student of Jupiter. This suggests that there is a new impulse amongst companies to implement a Bitcoin strategy. On Wednesday, July 3rd, the planet Mars will enter into that same pada of Bharani Nakshatra where Mercury transited upon SMLR Scientific's announcement of its new Bitcoin strategy. It's likely that on this date, more companies aggressively decide to implement similar strategies. It could be interesting to keep a close watch on this topic beginning as early as Friday, June 21st, which is when Sun enters Ardra Nakshatra, where Bitcoin's natal Venus is located. Beginning as early as Friday, June 21st, various CEOs are likely to be making the decision to implement a Bitcoin strategy following the example of MicroStrategy and other companies worldwide that have been gradually following suit. So this is not financial advice, but if you trade like news-related events, well, SMLR stock increased drastically, right? Actually, that I think like that early morning, I don't remember if Monday was a holiday and that's why the price chart almost looks like the climb began on Friday previous, but I think it may be that there was a big jump early on Tuesday morning if Monday was a holiday, which I think it may have been. Anyway, what I'm saying is this is absolutely not any financial advice, but the point is that this could be an interesting thing to keep a watch for if you trade for traders who are watching like scanning tickers and news events. It could be something very interesting to be scanning for, starting, as I mentioned, on June 21st. That's when this starts to happen. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. Actually, yeah. Anyway, that's all. This was the Jupiter Crypto Podcast.